Shalom.
Hi, good morning to everybody.
So you know what? First of all, a feeling. Sunday we're going to be marching. Togetherness. Last night was another event that we held at ARUTZ SHEVA. There's a feeling that people want to be together. We have to hold on to it, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And when I'm talking about feeling together, I must share with you a story. What happened to our family 1 week before Pesach? Okay? We live in Shoam, in Israel.
Central Israel.
Yeah, it's central Israel.
As central as you can get.
Very close to the airport. And it was during the war between Iran, the 12 days. And suddenly we heard the siren, and I was in our home with 2 of my kids, 7 of my grandchildren, and we go into the safe room, to the mamad. And after 2 minutes, we heard explosion, a bomb, and a bomb from Iran fall on our roof. And all the building just moved. We felt the building move when the bomb fall on our roof. So I went out with one of my sons to see what happened, and we look. First of all, we saw that it was Erev Shabbat. We saw Shabbat table. The soup was on the table, and it was like the same as we left before we went to the safe room. And the candles still lighting, but when we look outside, we saw what happened to the cars. We saw pieces of the roof all around, and after 1 minute, someone knocked on our door and said, "You have to leave your home because it's burning." So try to imagine that we have to take our grandchildren, and when you are in Saba Savta home, they're going with no shoes, like they're playing.
Camp.
And we just took them with our hands and left our home with nothing except our clothes on our body. And try to imagine the kids, what they sing when they left the home, like all the home is burning. Like the safe place that they just were a few minutes before. But then you see the community. Then you see the united of the people, the care of the people in Israel. One of our neighbor told us, "Listen, my parents live very close, so you can get our home." So we
can stay for the Shabbat.
For Shabbat. And other families said, "We know that you cannot return to your home, so you can eat with us." That's the unity.
That's community life.
The community life, that people help each other. And that's the meaning of Achdut in Israel. And, it's very, since I was born, I think there were so many wars that we are involved, or that we are have the experience, like the 6 war days in 67, and 73 Yom Kippur War, and 82 Shlom HaGalil, and 2006 the second Lebanon War, and all the operation in the middle, and of course Shahagat Ari and all others. But the people in Israel, it's unbelievable that when they check the European Union, the happiness of the people in Israel, where do you think they are in?
Fifth in the world. Amazing.
The 5th in the world. It's unbelievable. But
it's
that's
unbelievable, but it doesn't surprise you.
Of course not. I tell you, I'm actually, my position is the chairman of Kehilot Israel Foundation. I'm also a lawyer, a businessman. I served in many high positions in Israel, like the chairman of Maccabi Health Service Foundation. Maccabi is the second largest health services in Israel. Also the chairman of Amidar. Amidar, it's a governmental company. They're dealing with public housing. And also the chairman of Ayalon. That's one of the subsidiaries companies, Ayalon Insurance Company.
So exactly, I'll butt in and I'll say, you were really involved in important companies with a lot of budgets and a lot of activity. Now what you're doing is about people. It's about investing in neshamot, in neshamas.
I think, it's absolutely neshama. I think that this is one of the role that I'm doing, that like it coming from the deep of my heart. Dealing with people. And the meaning of Keren Keilot, we have more than 70 communities, religious and Zionist communities all over Israel, from Eilat, Sderot, Yerucham in the south, Ramle Lod in the center, Akko, Tzfat, and of course, Kiryat Shmona in the north.
With a mission of spreading the light. That's how you would define it, right?
Absolutely, and we are talking about more than 10,000 families all around the country that are involved in those communities.
And it's about influencing, but in a way where it's together with the community. It's not that you're coming to a community, let's say, less religious and saying, learn from us, be like us. It's done in a very unique way.
Yeah, you know, in Hebrew we call to those communities Garinim Toranim. The meaning of Garin, it's a seed. When you plant seed in the ground, the idea is that you bring families to a new city, few families, and then join to them many families, other families, like a seed. When it grow up as a tree, we have a large communities that they are part of the resident people, the local people in each country, in each city. That's the meaning to be involved. They're sending the kids to the same school. They're davening in the same shul. And they're doing a lot of activities in education, in social help. Try to imagine that elderly people, they're not alone. They're surrounded by people that care about him. And this is one of the purpose that the Garinim, that the community is doing to those people.
And the plan is to do it much more and more and more. There's lots of work ahead. Izhak Lax, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And
Thank
it
you.
was a pleasure to be here with you. Good luck. And as everybody finished the conversation, Am Yisrael Chai. That's the meaning.
Am Yisrael is totally
we
Chai.
felt it.
Thank you
and
very
Am
much.
Yisrael Chai. Thank you.